Israeli lobby AIPAC, a Trojan horse that's threatening America's national security? This court case that was mysteriously swept under the rug in 2005 may suggest so. In 2005, the United States charged former Department of Defense employee Lawrence Franklin and two AIPAC executives, Stephen Rosen and Keith Westman, sharing confidential information related to national defense that could be at the injury of the United States and to the advantage of a foreign nation. Basically, what was going on is this dude named Franklin, who worked at the Department of Defense, was sharing national security information regarding Iran to two AIPAC executives, Rosen and Westman, that they then went and told Israeli government officials and US media outlets in order to advance personal foreign policy agenda and influence persons within and outside the United States government. Franklin, who worked at the Pentagon, was a spy who would share information to Israel through the two executives of AIPAC to pressure the United States to go to war with Iran. While the Bush administration was trying to keep Iran calm while going to war with Iraq, Franklin and the two AIPAC executives were hoping to undermine those talks. They were actually working together to figure out ways to push the US into war with Iran while Bush was already going into war with Iraq. They shared confidential information they knew they weren't supposed to know and then encouraged the media to pursue the story. This was going on for 5 years, from 1999 to 2004, and you want to know what happened? Initially, Franklin, the spy who was sharing confidential information to Israel through AIPAC, was sentenced to 12 years in prison for disclosing data. Then all of a sudden, a motion was passed to drop all of the charges against the two AIPAC executives because they felt it could have been a national security risk had they went to trial. These two AIPAC executives literally shared US defense secrets to the Israeli embassy to get us to go to war with Iran, and the US government drops all of their charges. Because their charges got dropped, Franklin, who was initially going to have 12.5 years in prison, got his sentencing reduced to 10 months of house arrest. So overall, it seems like AIPAC is a Trojan horse that can get away with anything.